Now that the four-wheeler is running good, we need to get it back to the point where we can ride it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So you probably noticed in all these videos I've just left this taillight, this whole box just dangling. I'm going to put some weather stripping around here, and I'm going to go ahead and pull this light out and silicone it just to make it as watertight as possible. Man, if you guys have ever worked with silicone before, you know just how miserable of an experience this is. I do not enjoy doing this stuff. It just gets everywhere. So that is just not pretty at all, but I am fairly confident in saying that water isn't going to be getting in there. At least not through the light. It might come in through the seal, but that's pretty good. For our seal, we're going to be using this camper tape. It is too wide, but we'll be able to cut it down, and we're just going to do 4 separate pieces, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it 1 because we can't do those bends. Here's all our weather stripping on here. It's not going to create a 100% seal, but it'll keep all the big dirt and water out of there. That's all we need. Something that's always bothered me since the day I got this thing is this little cover here. It just looks terrible. It has these like stains on it. It's all cracked, and it's actually just, it's like a sticker, like a decal almost. So we're going to take this off and see if we can't clean up this plastic. It'll just be black plastic. I think it'll look better than this, but who knows? It might turn out worse. We'll see. So I got that old decal all taken off, and it's just black plastic underneath it, and I think this looks significantly better than that nasty old plastic that was all beat up, scratched up and everything. And I'm sure this will get scratched up too, but for now it looks pretty darn good. We got to put on our boot now. I never did put this on. I was considering snorkeling the thing, but I don't know if I'll do that, and if I do it, that'll be a separate day, and this will at least let me ride it around till I do end up doing something with it. Pretty sure we're done working on the back of this machine, so we can go ahead and put this plastic on. So there's 6 bolts all together. There's 2 here, 2 on the frame in the middle, and there's 2 that I left on that plastic that I had to take off that go on the back here. On this plastic, there's also a screw that goes in on the bottom here, and then on this side, this plastic's all broken off, so we're not gonna be able to get that in, but we're gonna have to find some way to fasten this, because right now it's just kind of floppy, but we'll figure that out. Project for another day. We'll go ahead and throw on our engine cover on this side. It'll just keep our shoelaces from getting caught in this little spinning device right here. This thing's about to look like a four-wheeler again. Pretty excited about that. This plastic can go on. We'll have to feed our cables through. There's half of them. Here's the other half. And the bolts that hold this fender on, you got 2 of them here. up under here. You got one there, which comes right here. And then this middle bolt, which you can see is loose, that goes through this bar right here. And it's the same thing on the other side. Our secondary shroud can now go on. I put this rubber gasket on the bottom again. Make sure you plug in that ignition switch. That's kind of important. Just feed all our cables through here now. And these two screws here, I accidentally screwed them in when I put the fenders on. They actually go through both the fender plastic and this little shroud here. So if you want to save yourself the headache, just install them at the very end. We're ready to get our handlebars on. Finally, it's about time. Makes it significantly easier to move this thing around. We're now able to put our juice lever and our stop lever on. And on this side, we'll go ahead and install our start, stop, and lights and our other stop lever. I'm gonna want reverse, so the shifter lever needs to go back in. And this piece here on the lever, it had some grease on it, some old grease, so I just put some new grease on it. Figure it can't hurt anything. I got the seat on. I'm gonna get the hour meter on, and also this little piece that goes up on the handlebars. Now I know this wouldn't bother most people, but that sure did bother me. Look at that. We even got one for the other side.